Hey everyone, welcome back to another Better Call Saul reaction. Today I'm reacting to the season 3 finale. Now, in the last episode, there were a lot of things that were kind of working their way to a head. You had Kim's accident, so obviously the finale hopefully will go into the detail about some of the repercussions about that. I'm assuming she's going to need medical attention, which is the first and foremost concern. It looks, I am assuming that she lost the Gatwood client. I'm not sure. She had a really tight timeline, so I don't think that is going to work out. We also haven't seen Kevin and Paige in a while, so I don't know how, obviously Kim will need some recovery time. I don't know how that's going to affect her relationship with Mesa Verde. So that's Kim's. Now, Jimmy manipulated Irene into settling by turning her friends against her. Now, obviously, the agreement with the lawyers was to settle, but I'm not sure if that's gone through yet. Obviously, that's going to take some time. So Jimmy's celebration was a little bit premature, and it's going to turn ugly when he finds out what happened to Kim. And there's also the whole Cartel and Mike situation. Nacho apparently switched the pills and gave Hector, I believe he gave Hector the placebos, but it looks like Hector is, from what Nacho was saying with his father, unless that was a flashback, it could be a flashback, but Nacho and his dad Nacho was telling his dad that Hector was coming down to the store and that he didn't want his father to give Hector any trouble. So either that was a flashback or the placebos didn't work. There's only one way to find out, and that's to get right into this episode. Before we do that, if you're enjoying this content, do not forget to like and subscribe.
She began to be frightened.
Who is this?
Oh, I'm so frightened. Ow! She began to run, but...
Is she gonna be okay?
Be fine, Jimmy.
Oh!
How do you know?
Listen, you'll see.
Is this Chuck and Jimmy?
It was so dark that she stumbled.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we got a flashback with Jimmy and I'm guessing Chuck. And Chuck was telling Jimmy a story, which is really interesting. I wonder how that's going to play into this episode, because there's always links between the flashback and the main episode. Oh, poor Kim. I mean, she looks okay, but... Ooh. She fractured her arm?
Kim. I know. Does she need to spend the night?
Once this is done, she'll be discharged.
Oh. So it looks like it's just a fractured arm and then some facial abrasions. I don't know if there's anything else. I mean, that's bad, but it could have been worse, so thank goodness. Well, that's nice of Jimmy. Wow. That's a big job. I'd say that job is a lost cause. Can't believe Chuck is suing HHM.
Lawsuits, threats. This is a situation no firm ever wants to be in. I know we all want a swift resolution here. So what are our options? Take it to trial? Expensive. Not my first choice.
Chuck's as manipulative as Jimmy is.
The firm could choose to buy me out for an amount that is almost certain to bankrupt it. I don't want to be the agent of its destruction. There is a third option. Continue on as we have been. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
I don't think Howard is.
I think we can settle all this right now with a simple handshake.
Not happening.
Would you all give us the room for a
Jeez.
moment? 17 years. All those years, we built this place together. I've supported you, deferred to you. Because I always thought you had the best interest of the firm in mind.
I have.
You've let personal vendettas turn your focus away from what's best for HHM.
That is true.
Moment that I mildly suggest that maybe it's time for you to consider retirement.
More like forced retirement.
The first instinct you have is to sue me? To sue the firm?
You're not the firm, Howard.
In what world is that anything but the deepest betrayal? Everything we worked so hard to accomplish.
Howard, I could argue that you're the one who betrayed me.
That is true. I'm actually on Chuck's side here, but Howard also has some good points.
This is pointless. Here, just take this.
$3 million.
The first of 3 payments as per the partnership agreement.
You're not shutting down, are you?
I would never endanger the firm. This is mostly from my personal funds.
Oh,
You're paying me out of your own pocket.
wow, Howard has a lot of money.
You won.
Howard must have a lot more money than I thought he did. I mean, he's obviously well-to-do, but wow.
There's one last thing.
Oh, what is this last thing? Oh, an announcement. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is he going to have issues with is his condition going to come back?
Everybody, I'm sorry to say, Charles McGill will be leaving HHM, effective immediately.
Howard didn't say retiring.
Do you have anything you want to say?
That was a dirty look.
Let's give him a hand.
I love how Howard always puts on this this nice face to the public, but is a real asshole underneath. I mean, I don't like Chuck for what he's done to Jimmy, but I'm on Chuck's side here. He stopped clapping before everybody else. Ouch. Ooh, walks right into the sunlight. He must be a lot better.
Hey. Morning. Close. You hungry? I'll make you something.
Jimmy's very caring for other people. He took care of Chuck. He's taking care of Kim. As shady as he is, he's definitely got a caring side.
I said I'd bring it to you.
I needed to stretch my legs.
Sit. Eggs.
This one-handed crap is gonna get real old real fast.
It would be frustrating, yeah. Definitely be an adjustment.
Good old ibuprofen or the proverbial good stuff.
The answer is always the good stuff.
Oh, what's the good stuff? Is it like painkillers? Powerful painkillers? Jimmy's gonna feed it to her.
You're not feeding me, Jimmy.
She has too much pride for that.
I was looking into our lease on the office. We are allowed to sublet. Might be our best option. For you, I think you need a desk, some file cabinets, a Westlaw terminal. Haven't figured out Francesca yet.
Why is Jimmy selling the office?
All that sound okay?
No.
Are you sure about this? I mean, even with the sandpiper money?
After everything, I don't give a shit about the office. So can I start looking for a tenant?
Yeah.
I guess until Kim is good enough to work again.
I could have killed someone, Jimmy.
Yeah, yourself.
That is the sad truth.
I crossed 3 lanes of traffic and I don't remember any of it.
Look, you were just doing what you thought you had to do because of me.
You didn't make me get in that car. That was all me. I'm an adult. I made a choice.
Hey, I am gonna fix things.
That's what Jimmy does. He fixes things. Him and Mike, they're both fixers. So Hector, obviously, the medication obviously didn't work on Hector.
We pull the trucks up to the doors, we unload right into the shop. You should be able to process everything overnight.
Where's Poppy?
I'd be taking care of all this, but he's good. He supervised distro, make sure everything is...
Here's Poppy.
Oh, jeez. God, he's just taunting him. Hector's the worst.
Don Hector, este es mi papá Manuel, papá. Don Hector Salamanca.
Oh, he is not a fan of Hector.
Relájate. Somos amigos.
I don't think you're amigos there, Hector.
Mejor.
Money always makes things better.
Por favor,
Ooh,
váyase de mi taller.
Mi papá, Don Hector es muy generoso. No sea así respetuoso.
poor Nacho. He's like the mediator here. He's stuck in between.
Piensa en tía Rosa y las gemelas. Por favor.
So I wonder why he hates Hector so much. Maybe he just hates the cartel in general, or maybe there's a history between him and Hector that we don't know about.
He's old-fashioned. He'll come around.
Hector is still pissed.
I'll talk to him. He'll come around.
I don't trust him.
Oh, shit.
You brought the book?
Sure.
Kim's gonna go right back to work.
Mr. Gatwood, I'm pretty sure you're getting steaks, too.
Oh.
He wishes you a speedy recovery. You are so lucky. People die on that road all the time.
I mean, that's hard for Kim to hear, but it is true.
You could focus on getting Mr. Gatwood up by the end of the quarter.
Which isn't happening now.
Everyone's fine doing that meeting Monday, so, that means we could still slide in under the deadline.
Did you bring a breakdown of the documents I'll need to figure out how long that'll take me?
I thought she'd lost the Gatwood case, so wow, that's good news.
And Paige's timeline's on the top. Kim?
I'm gonna need you to cancel Gatwood and push everything else.
Everything?
Yeah, everything.
Oh.
But first, could you give me a ride?
Where to? Miss Wexler sends her apologies, Mr. Gatwood. Just not going to be able to finish her work for you in time.
Wow, that's so unlike Kim.
Is very sorry, and I know she'll be giving you a call herself soon. She strongly recommends Schweikart and Coakley. Well, I will send that info over today.
She didn't recommend HHM.
Thank you for the steaks. She's so excited to fire up that grill.
She buying the whole movie store out?
Okay, how many do I have?
9?
9.
Good.
Wow. So Kim's totally done a 180. Maybe she realized that her obsession with work is what caused her accident, and so she's gonna take some time to relax. Jimmy hadn't seen Chuck in a while. Uh-oh. This'll be interesting.
I know you don't want to see me, but I just want to know you're okay. Come on, Chuck, I just want to see your face.
Every time it's an ordeal to get let in.
I'm all right, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm...
Can I come in? Just talk for a minute?
Chuck must be so angry at Jimmy for the way things have ended up.
As you can see, I'm more than all right.
Okay. He's playing music, too. That's new.
I always told you I'd get better. You just never believed me.
Sure I did. This is great.
What was it you wanted? Beyond proof of life?
I wanted to say in hindsight I could have made different choices. I mean, I'm not saying it's all on me. It's not.
This is what Chuck wants to hear, I think.
I would maybe do some things differently.
Yeah, Jimmy definitely feels some guilt.
Why?
Because you're my brother. I think we should stick together.
Why have regrets at all? What's the point? You're just going to keep hurting people.
That's not true.
Jimmy, this is what you do. You hurt people. And then there's this show of remorse. If you're not going to change your behavior, why not just skip the whole exercise? In the end, you're going to hurt everyone around you. Embrace it.
What about you, Chuck? You didn't do anything wrong?
You don't have to make up with me. Things are fine the way they are. The truth is, you've never mattered all that much to me.
Ouch, Chuck. Wow. That's a bit of a bomb. He is right about Jimmy, continuously hurting other people through being selfish. So that's one thing Chuck's right about, and he is insightful into who Jimmy is. But the fact that Chuck never loved Jimmy is really harsh. Or Chuck never cared about Jimmy. Chuck knows exactly what he can say to hurt Jimmy. Jimmy's definitely struggling with words right now. Wow. Oh, Chuck, never change. I was starting to feel sorry for Chuck and take his side, especially with Howard kicking him out of the firm, but him and Jimmy both have their things to work on.
Gold comforter, green chair.
Well, his exercises seem to be working. Okay. Like part of his exercises, I guess. Part of his therapy.
Jimmy.
Irene, beautiful as ever. Just have a couple things to drop off.
That's very sweet.
Now, have you given any thought to how you want to spend that settlement money?
Oh, she's going to tell him she didn't settle?
Alaskan cruise.
Oh, that's too cold for me.
If Alaska's too cold, maybe a European river cruise. I bet you and the ladies could split a
Jimmy's
deluxe
not going to
suite.
let her speak.
I don't think they'd really want to.
Why not?
They're still upset.
Oh.
They must be excited about the settlement, though. You can't let one little misunderstanding destroy years of friendship.
He's going to work on the other ladies.
She showed her true colors. We were the furthest things from her mind.
She came around.
Where is her integrity?
Oh, Jimmy. The same could be asked about Jimmy sometimes.
I can't help but blame myself.
Oh, well, that is true.
I stuck my nose in where it didn't belong, and I stirred the pot.
That is true. He's telling somewhat of the truth.
You should blame me.
She doesn't deserve you.
Oh, ouch. Never really saw Chuck's full house before.
I've shut off all the breakers. The power meter is still turning. I want you to send someone over to find it and disconnect it. Wednesday. I can't wait that long. Are you sure there's nothing sooner? Wednesday.
Wow, Chuck's losing his mind. What would be drawing power? Maybe the meter's just faulty, or maybe Jimmy played some trick on him. I have no idea what's going on. He's checking every single switch. Wow. I mean, his condition seems to be improving, but at the same time, he's becoming more unstable. Oh my goodness. Or maybe Chuck's just not thinking correctly.
At 3 o'clock with Dr. Cruz today? No, I'm not able to come in today. No need to reschedule. I'll just see her next week.
Oh, the phone line. I mean, I just take power for granted. I never think about all the things that go into it. The meter guy's gonna get there and think that he's a little bit crazy. Oh geez, is he gonna tear his house apart now? Oh my god. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow, he is really coming unraveled. Not sure why it bothers him that the power meter is still registering something. And I mean, if he is getting over his condition, then power shouldn't bother him that much. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. He's gonna tear his house down. It's probably just a faulty meter. Everybody has definitely taken a huge step backwards in this. Kim with her accident, and Chuck going completely off the deep end. Is that what he was looking for? Is it still moving? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh my goodness. The meter guy showed up now after I don't know if that's legal. I don't think you can destroy your meter like that. Oh wow. He's not gonna do it, is he? Oh, who is that?
You got my message?
Yeah.
You strapped?
They're coming.
Okay, this is a meeting with Gus. Oh, what is going down here?
Don Eladio wanted me to speak with you face to face, so there's no misunderstanding.
Oh, shit.
There will be only one route over the border for our product, the chicken trucks. And that is final. There's no disrespect to you or your family.
What's he doing here?
Work together, it's what the boss wants.
The boss can suck me. You should be kissing my ass right now. We built this whole business. Salamanca did. Salamanca money.
Hector, this isn't personal.
It is. It is personal.
Oh, he's gonna need his meds. Oh.
Call 911.
No te mueros, cabrón.
Heart attack.
Oh, he's replacing them. Or just getting rid of them. So this is obviously how Hector gets into a wheelchair, I assume.
And was he taking any medications?
He took these.
Oh, okay, so I assume he switched it back and those are the right ones. I wonder what is Nacho thinking right now? Does he feel guilty? Is he hoping that, or is he secretly hoping that something bad happens that Hector doesn't make it?
Hey.
Hey, how's Relaxathon 2003 coming along? So what's next?
Monty Python.
Solid choice.
We could just watch To Kill a Mockingbird again. I loved Atticus Finch.
The lawyer.
I wasn't in love with him. No, I wanted to be him.
The good fight changed the world.
Yeah, didn't you?
I don't know about fighting
That was
a good fight,
more Chuck's thing. But I mean, the good news is you made it.
Yeah. I'm changing the world by helping a mid-sized local bank become a mid-sized regional bank. Yay me. No luck with Miss Landry.
Shoot, that bridge is burned. And I've tried everything. Jimmy, she doesn't deserve you. The more I try to make them like her again, the more they end up loving me instead. I'm not good at building shit, you know? I'm excellent at tearing it down.
but Chuck said the same thing. That's what Chuck said to him, basically.
You know, sometimes you gotta play to your strengths.
You should stitch that on a pillow.
Mockingbird Encore does.
Yeah, you have to really love a movie to see it twice in the same day.
Oh, shit.
What is it?
Mrs. Landry.
You figured it out?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I really, really don't want to do it.
Oh no, what is this? Uh-oh, I am worried.
Hi there.
Jimmy.
Oh, okie dokie.
Is he going to tell the truth?
Many of you are expecting Sandy for this morning's chair yoga, but her daughter has a cold. The nice folks in front said I could sit in. Let's wake up those spines with cat-cow position. Very good.
Is
Cat.
chair yoga a real thing or is it made up?
And
Oh, Aaron.
Mr. McGill?
Aaron Brill, you're just in time.
Oh no.
I need to talk to you.
Oh shit.
Well, pull up a chair.
Now, Mr. McGill.
Uh-oh.
I could not for the life of me figure out why Mrs. Landry would suddenly change her mind about the Sandpiper settlement. I had to practically drag the information out of her that you filled her head and all of her friends' heads with lies. You drastically misrepresented the reality of the case.
So?
Oh, so? Oh my God.
Took advantage of poor Mrs. Landry.
That is true.
Does she know how much money you're gonna make from this?
Nope.
These people trusted you, Jimmy.
Listening to their insipid ramblings.
Oh, is he doing this on purpose? Did he set this whole thing up?
Earning their trust.
Then you betrayed it.
Who and who? Not like she's got that much time left anyway.
Oh,
You're disgusting.
And rich.
uh-oh. I can't believe he did that.
Don't see a lot of forward folding.
Oh, he didn't set that up on purpose. Or did he? I don't know.
Come on, girls.
Shame on you.
So he took the blame. He took the fall in order to get Mrs. Landry reunited with her friends. Wow.
So,
Like a charm, yeah.
she'll go back on the settlement.
I imagine you'll hear from her within an hour.
Oh, okay.
Well done in there.
I meant every word I said.
You know. Thank you.
Wow, good for Jimmy for doing that.
You got the address?
Yep.
You guys there in about an hour, we'll unload.
Sounds good.
Oh no. Have to say goodbye to the office. It's kind of sad.
Listen, I'm real sorry that this didn't work out.
I already talked to my old supervisor. It looks like they can take me back.
Well, we know Francesca will be back with Saul.
Ever get another office up, he'd be our first call.
That will happen.
Okay, good to know.
She doesn't seem so impressed.
Bye, Kim.
Bye.
Oh, I mean, you knew they wouldn't be there forever, but it is kind of sad to have to give up the lease.
Appointment book, your Rolodex. Hey, why'd you do that?
Because no seniors come within 20 feet of me ever again. I'm gonna need a whole new business model when I get my license back. It's pointless.
You never know. It's a good wall. We'll get another.
A better wall.
A better office.
Let's go home.
Aw. The blurriness of it kind of makes it a little bit sad. Oh. Wow, he's gone back to the space blanket. Poor Chuck. Ooh. His house looks like a disaster. He's become catatonic. Oh. I haven't been the kindest to Chuck, but... Oh. Oh, he's not going to kick the lantern over, is he? Oh, shit, I hope not. Oh, no. Oh, shit, I think I know what's going to happen. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, no. He's got to wake up and get... Oh, okay. Wow. That is a shitty way to end season 3. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that, but It looks like Chuck is about to or has started burning down his house. I think he's really regressed. He spent the whole episode trying to search for something that is changing the power meter, when in reality the problem was probably just that the meter reading was inaccurate. So it looks like Chuck destroyed his house for nothing. He's obviously what caused him to regress was Howard wanting to kick him out of the firm. So Chuck's whole life is about the law, about doing the right thing, about, he's been like that for most of his life. And then Jimmy has come along, and obviously he and Jimmy had their issues in the last three seasons, and that's what caused Chuck to regress. And Howard is obviously about the firm, obviously, because he helped to build the firm, but it's obviously about Howard and his money. I don't know whose side to take. As I mentioned, I'm probably more on Chuck's side because Chuck built the firm and Howard was much younger and came in after. So I think Chuck, I don't know if it's an even partnership split or if Chuck has more seniority and more authority than Howard. So it looks like the fight with Howard, Chuck basically has lost everything that's important to him, his law practice, his relationship with Howard, who was his partner, his relationship with Jimmy, and now it looks like his sanity, and now he's in jeopardy. And I'm kind of pissed off that they ended it this way because I wanted to see if Chuck could wake up and get the heck out of his house. I sincerely hope he does. I hope they're not leaving that to the imagination. I guess we'll see. So it looks like Jimmy, I guess we'll talk about Kim. So Kim, after having the accident, Kim kind of had an epiphany that she's basically working herself into a grave, so to speak. And it sounds terrible, but she realized that she almost lost her life because she's been working nonstop. And so she just gave that all up. Now that seems like a bit of an abrupt character transformation, but it looks like Kim just gave her passion, and not her passion and her drive, but maybe her workaholic nature. She kind of gave that up, and it must have been really hard for her to give the Gately case to Schweikart and Coakley. So that must have really been difficult for her. She does seem happier and more relaxed now, so that's nice. It was kind of sad to also see the office go. I know Francesca, who was a little bit upset, she'll be back because we know that from Breaking Bad, and we know that Jimmy will eventually open his own private practice. Now, I'm not sure what happens to Kim. Kim is not in Breaking Bad at all, so I'm a little bit worried for what might happen to Kim down the road. So I'm a little nervous. We'll see what happens. Not sure why she isn't with Jimmy in his office in Breaking Bad. Obviously, she probably decided to go on her own, or maybe she went to a law firm like Davis and Main or Schweikart and Coakley. Maybe she kind of circles around and eventually accepts the job offer from Rich Schweikart. And then we didn't really see much of Mike lately, so hopefully his story's picked up early in season 4. And then we have the cartel. So obviously it looks like Hector had a stroke or a heart attack or something. And now we don't know what's going to happen to him, but obviously he's probably going to become paralyzed from that. And that's why he's in the wheelchair. And it looks like Gus and Nacho kind of exchanged a look between them. I wonder if Gus figured out what Nacho was doing, because Gus is very smart. Nothing gets by him. So there is a whole lot to look forward to in season 4. Obviously, eventually down the road, Jimmy's going to open his own private practice. We don't know the steps or the road that he's going to take to get there. Hopefully, Kim continues to have a speedy recovery. I'm really worried about Chuck. I hope he somehow gets out of there safe and gets some help, because he really needs it. And I want to see what happens with Hector as well, and if Gus knew what Nacho did, and if he's how that's going to go down. A whole lot to look forward to for season 4. I am very pumped. I can't wait to get there, and I will see you guys in the first episode of season 4.